Hi, Claudine. Oh, naughty Lily. Hi, Sam. Hi, guys. Sorry, I'm a bit poorly at the moment, so we're going back a bit cash. Hope you don't mind. Swipe left, guys. Share with your followers. Hope you're having a great first day back at work. For those of you who are back at work, we've got Lulu here being a little diva. She's trying to knock my little stand off. Yeah, not feeling great today. But it was more important, guys, that I'm here for you, because this is what today's all about. Even when things aren't perfect, just keep going. So bear me a second. Oh, hi, Jenny. Hi, guys. Yeah, I'm just going to put, not feeling very well, Carly. So I'm just putting Lulu on my lap here because she wants to be stealing the show today. So at least if we make her the centre of attention for a few minutes, she might let us have a good session. So swipe to the left, guys. Share with your followers. We're going to be talking all today about mindset training and why your mindset is so important, how you don't pass that gift over to somebody else, because how it can affect your business. So one of the things that I talked about is obviously when I just opened up, as you can hear, I'm not feeling very well at all today, but it was more important to me that I carried on with this session, because I knew that if I didn't, it would affect my mindset for the rest of my business day. And one of the beauties about having your own business is, a lack of excuses. You can work from anywhere in the world. Now, I'm not feeling great today. You can hear that. So maybe I won't do so much talking for the rest of the day, but there's still things I can do, And a big part of what happens to us is affected by our lifestyle and our mindset. Stop it, you two. Can you see these two being absolute little monkeys here? They just want to steal the show from me. Right, so what I want to talk to you about, guys, mindset training. How many of you compare yourselves to other people and what other people, hi Dublin, what other people are achieving, and you start to believe that you are not capable because you are not running at the same pace that they are, yeah? That could be as much as like being on a treadmill. Hi Rochdale. It could be the same as a promotion at work. It could be all about building your business. We spend too much time comparing ourselves to other people, which in turn then affects our mindset. So I've been doing a lot of psychology research. Hey Slovenia, hi. I don't normally sound like this, I promise. Hey Enfield. Hopefully I'll be back to normal on Thursday. So I was doing a lot of psychology research about mindset. Oh, Sweden, yay! Is it nice and sunny in Sweden as well? Southport, Sardinia. Get well soon. Thank you very much. Right, so I spent a lot of time this week looking at the psychology behind mindset training. If you look at the, hi Holland. Oh my God, there's so many people on today. This is amazing. This is making me feel so much better as well about my horrible cold. So listen, so mindset training, all about psychology. And how many of you have kind of seen from other successful either network marketers or other business owners, Richard Branson, and others, the importance of mindset training and keeping yourself kind of really positive, yeah? So the way that it works is if we encounter as human beings ourselves into a situation, how many of you have heard of fight or flight? I'm sure lots of you will have heard of fight or flight. So you find yourself in a situation and your body is either telling you to fight and to stand, or to move away. Yes, all right, brilliant. So that's actually part of mindset training. Now, every one of us is capable of retuning and reprogramming our mindset. It's simply the way that our body reacts to a situation. Now, the problem is, and I'm being really, really blunt with everyone, and I take this on board for myself, we all like to play the victim card sometimes, don't we? Am I okay? No, honey, I've got like a bit of a cold, but as I'm talking about in terms of mindset, I had to carry on with this today. You guys, obviously, I love talking to you. I want to provide content with you. So if I'd have cancelled the session today, do you know what? I would have just been creating a negative mindset for the next session. So in line with what we're talking about with mindset, I wanted to just carry on. Yeah, we've all been a victim. I've done it. I've wanted to go to the gym and work. Oh, wow, Somalia. Hi guys. I've wanted to go out there and do something, like say in the gym, and I'm with somebody who is much more capable than I am, and I start making excuses, because what happens is your mindset looks at the situation in hand, and because of the negative language we use towards ourselves, it already tells the body to fly rather than to fight. So one of the things that you guys can be doing to improve your mindset is by doing mindset reprogramming and training. And I'm not just talking about using mindset trainings. So there are things that you can be doing in terms of exercise, and some really simple things that I've learned from other people that you can do. Now, the first one that a lot of people recommend is 20 minutes every morning as soon as you wake. They say that the subconscious brain takes in the most amount of information. Yeah, there's Dave O'Connor, there's Les Brown, there's loads of really great people out there. There's also a guy called Brendan.com, but he doesn't do the traditional mindset training. He's just all about teaching you to reprogram your mind, and I really like Brendan because I feel like he's talking with me rather than talking at me, but it's a personal choice. So yeah, so one of the things that I learned all about was, you know, it's about how you're talking to yourselves. And we can all be victims of our own circumstances, but sometimes we've just got to put on the brakes and look at ourselves and go, how am I talking to myself? So, you know, like, okay, yeah, I've got a bit of a croaky voice today, and I thought, oh, do you know what? No one's going to want to hear what I've got to say. Then I thought, stop being so negative. There are maybe people out on the line that need what you've got to say a little bit more. Maybe they're having a really bad day. Stop making it about yourself. Don't be a victim. Just get on with it. Yeah, does that make sense to people? You know, when I go to the gym and I go with some of my friends that are really, really good on the treadmill, I don't want to get on the treadmill next to them because my head has already processed the fact that I'm not going to do well at it. And that's really what mindset is all about. It's actually like a chemical reaction within our bodies that says, I'm approached with this situation. What experiences can I pull from? Yeah, stop and check yourself time. Love it. So basically, you know, it's that taking that moment of your brain goes, where have I encountered a similar situation as this? And was I successful and was I not? And then we start talking ourselves into, oh, I can't do it. It's not for me. I'm not good enough. Yeah. So you've had a bad day. Okay, so get over yourself. You've got the afternoon. You can make the best out of it you possibly can. Or if not, just go to bed, go to sleep and wake up and have a new day. That would be my advice. And that's kind of the tough love of just, you know, if you create this mindset of I'm having a bad day, the rest of the day is just going to get worse. I talked about it in some of my earlier periscopes. That is exactly what's going to happen for you all. You are just going to continue to talk yourselves down. If you look at the people around you who are successful, who are positive, they're not any more capable or more talented, but they are disciplined. So one of the things that I learned about today, which I think will be really of interest to you who are parents on the line, is a theory of fixed mindset versus growth mindset. Have any of you heard of this theory before? No? Okay, by show, no, new to you. Okay, how many of you on the line are parents as well? Because I think this is something really important to teach children. So it was a study by scientists in America that all talks about fixed mindset versus growth mindset. So the fixed mindset says that when your child comes home and you get their report card or they've done an activity and they've been successful, you praise them for the task at hand, regardless of, you know, you praise them for the task at hand that they've successfully achieved. And the growth mindset, those set of parents didn't praise the child for the outcome, but they praised them for the process that they followed. Now, which of the two of those do you think was more successful in future studies when they were given new tasks? Let's have a look if anyone wants to guess. The latter, yeah, absolutely. So the growth mindset, and this is something so important. I heard this and I suddenly thought, why are people not teaching this to their children? You know, I know, for example, I don't know what it was like in your house, but my dad never gave us a hard time about our report cards, but he did give us a hard time about our effort. And he was like, I don't care what you do and how successful you are, but I want you to be successful in terms of the effort you put into the process and, you know, and the personal pride that you give. And it's the growth mindset. Would I talk to my children the way you talk to yourselves? Absolutely. Would you talk to your children the way you talk to yourself, man? I think probably the answer is no. I wouldn't talk to anybody the way I talk to myself. We need to sometimes actually just take pride in the process of what we're doing. So, for example, if we're going for promotion and actually we haven't been successful in that promotion, we need to actually praise ourselves for the process that we followed and the things that we found difficult, and for putting ourselves out there. And that will mean when we come round to doing it again, it won't seem so difficult, and we'll be more confident. We may be more capable. But if we define our success simply by the outcome, I think it actually leads to a harder way of life. Do you all agree? Brilliant. Okay, I'm glad that you agree, because that has been for me my light bulb moment. I have spent my entire life focusing on the outcome, focusing on the number of hearts, focusing on the number of, people of you who are joining in, the number of people who are interacting. But it's not. The important bit is I'm here today, even though I'm finding it difficult, and I'm making it happen because I want to add value and I want to contribute. And that's what's going to give me more moving forward. That in every scenario, I am capable because I put effort into the process. Another thing I want you all to do as a bit of homework, all please. So this was the title of today's broadcast. I want you all to set an alarm on your phone 4 times a day. So my chosen times are 7:30, 11 a.m, 2 p.m, and 8:30 p.m. Okay, so do whatever times works for you, but split up your day. And what I want you to do is I want you to relabel your alarm. And I want you to choose 4 words that describe the future you. So mine are strong, motivated, positive, and organised. And I promise you, I'm not the most organised person in the world at all. I'd love to be. Something I was talking about with my mentor earlier. I'm not. And I want you to set that alarm 4 times. And if you don't know how to do it, all you need to do is go into label of your alarm on your iPhone, and I want you to edit. And I want you to do that every day for 30 days. And I bet that after the end of that 30 days, you will start to see that you've actually become more of that person, because you're going to have to physically switch off that alarm. You need to start talking positively to yourself. Another bit of work I also want you to do. Now that's going to take you 10 minutes, and none of you have got an excuse. If you are really dedicated to your mindset, do it. If you are really dedicated, you should do that within 10 minutes of this Periscope finishing. The other one's going to take a little bit more work. And I want you to start talking to yourself in a really positive way, and asking yourself really positive questions every day. So things like, what in my life can I be thankful for today? How today can I show someone that I love them, that I care? How can I have fun today? And I want you, every time that you're kind of stuck in traffic, or you're sitting having quiet time, or you're getting on the tube, try and practice this. And I'm going to do it too. And we should come back to this subject in a couple of weeks and really look to see if it's, helped and added value. Because the thing is, what you think about, you think about, you bring about. Exactly. It's all about what you put out to the universe, you will get in return. If you're going to feel sorry for yourself and you're going to tell yourself you can't do it, then you're not going to do it. It is that simple. The people who are successful have decided to decide. They are disciplined and they don't find excuses. You can tell yourself over and over again that you're going to be successful, and you will be successful. You may not be successful in the outcome that you want first time, but you'll be successful in building the skills that are needed to grow the process. And it's that process that will, like the scientists experiment with the 2 sets of children in the States. The children who had the growth mindset went on to have much longer term success than the ones who had a fixed mindset, because they found every different task more and more achievable. Does that make sense to you all? Are we going to promise to have more of a positive outlook about ourselves? Because if we are not positive about ourselves as individuals, how can we expect the partners to love us, the bosses to respect us, the team to look up to us? We have to be so positive. I'm glad you've all enjoyed this. I look forward to your feedback. You can contact me on Facebook. My business page is called From City to Sanity. You can also email me from citysanity@outlook.com. You can also find me on Instagram. We're just doing some rebranding exercise. And make the best you can out of today. Like I said, I was really struggling this morning, and I thought for a minute I wanted to give up because I didn't think I would be able to give you the best of myself. But by pushing myself to do something, even if it's only at like 80% and the dogs are growling in the background, I've still added value to some of your lives. So now next time I'm faced with a challenge on these periscopes, I'm going to be reminded of a positive previous experience where the numbers are stacked up against me. Set the alarms, guys. I promise you it's going to take you 10 minutes. If you can't do that for yourself, you can't do it. So I really, really enjoyed talking to you today. I've loved all the hearts. It's been so nice to have you here for support. Enjoy the rest of your afternoons. I'm going to go and have a hot bath and another lemon sit. And I'm going to crack on my laptop because Rome wasn't built in a day. And if I don't focus myself today, then I'm not going to achieve my end goals. So thank you, everyone, for dialing in. Lots of love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.